What's up my friends, and welcome back to your daily dose of Fortnite here in the Happy Power channel. In today's video I have for you guys, I continued part 2 of yesterday's upload, where I told you guys that the actual location of the rocket launch will in fact take place at Moisty Mire. And in return we might even receive the giant Leviathan without the suit onto it that pretty much got leaked out 2 months ago. So with all that being said, let's get right into today's topic. Alright guys, so welcome back to part 2 of the actual series from yesterday's video. So this is basically going to be a storyline video, but getting right into it, I want to discuss the main part of this video. Now I have to give you guys a little insight from yesterday's video before we get right into this particular topic. So in yesterday's video, I let you guys know that the actual Mirror of Lies, pretty much the storyline itself, the Mirror of Lies goes deeper than the movie just being a lie. So even though all those skins and whatever else are all actors, they might even be referenced to in actual real life characters. Like Carbide might be real, Omega might be real, and of course that Moisty Mermaid might in fact be a reference to the actual giant Leviathan that will in fact come into the game after the launch is down and it actually hits Moisty Mire and the radiation turns that thing into a giant monster, and in return we might even receive the final fight LTM. So if you guys have not seen yesterday's video, I highly encourage you guys to watch that video before you guys watch this video, as this video would not make sense without yesterday's upload. Now with all the actors and the reference to the actual skins out of the way, let's get right into Omega's lair for the very first part of this video. So if we take a look at the actual hologram of the rocket, we can definitely tell that it says Omega and Carbide, and it might even say 3 days, but I'm not entirely sure about the last screenshot because it's really hard to tell. But in my personal opinion, the middle letter or number is obviously a number 3, but for the other letters, whatever else, I'm not entirely sure what that means. It might say 3 days and it might say something completely different, I'm not sure, and that's why I need your help down below. So make sure you guys leave your opinions down below as to what you guys think this actually says. But for the other screenshots, it's pretty straightforward. We can definitely see that this one definitely says Omega, this says Omega, and the other one appears to be looking like Carbide, without the E of course, but it says Carbide. So what exactly could that possibly mean? Why does the hologram say Carbide and Omega? Well, I think it's just like yesterday's video. I think it's a reference to the actual real life characters that will be coming to Fortnite, and we might even see them tomorrow. So even though the movie itself is a complete fake and a cover up for the government to pretty much cover up the visitor landing, I do think that it actually might be a reference to real life things that are in fact coming to the game. It just seems to be like it's starting to match up completely, because if we actually look at the superhero layer, they actually have the same type of hologram machine. So obviously it's a real life thing. Someone has to be behind this. So obviously Omega has to be behind something, and Carbide has to be behind something as well. The whole point of it is just like, what exactly are they behind? Are they behind like they're trying to stop this rocket tomorrow? What's gonna happen tomorrow and all that good stuff. So it's really confusing, but it does in fact appear that the actual hologram does have both their names on it as well as 3 days. So when the hologram first appeared, we actually got leaked out that 3 days later on Tuesday is when the actual rocket launch was gonna take place. So it actually would make sense. It does say 3 days, and it does say Omega and Carbide. So are they actually gonna make an appearance at tomorrow's rocket launch? I'm not exactly sure. We'll definitely have to wait and see about that. But the final fight LTM, I want to discuss that a little bit further. So the final fight LTM appears to be something that we have to defend off, or attack of course. So it says final fight LTM, battle royale with a twist. Final fight plays like standard battle royale until the final countdown timer begins. Decision time. When the final countdown starts, each team has to make a make or break decision, attack or defend. Survive the final fight. The team with the most players alive when the countdown timer expires wins the match. This LTM will be available in 8 teams of 12, 5 teams of 20, and 2 teams of 50. Now if we look back at the actual leak from yesterday's video, about 2 months ago, this person leaked out that 2 new LTMs will take place. And guys, we are in fact getting 2 new LTMs 2 months later, and he did say check back in 2 months to check if this is actually credible. So the 2 new LTMs we will be receiving is in fact a 50 vs 50, because the final fight LTM does in fact have a 2 teams of 50 vs 50. So that is actually pretty much credible. Now he pretty much just said this in the background video. 2 new LMTs will be coming near the end of season 4. A 50 vs 50, but one person and one team will control the big Leviathan, and the team with the Leviathan have to escort him to Wailing Woods or Greasy Grove. The other team has to take it down before it's too late. There's infinite lives in this game mode, but no building. So what if in fact this final fight LTM is pretty much this, but instead of having infinite lives and all that good stuff, I think they changed it to pretty much you can die in this game mode. You have to defend or pretty much get out of there completely. So I think that this might be a reference to the actual brand new Leviathan that will take place from Moisty Mire. Now, even though this might not be an entire reference to that could be completely not real, and they might have scrapped that idea entirely, but check this out in the background video. This is the second LTM, so it says, it's basically a 50 vs 50, but one hero on each team. I can't share any details yet as it is not finished. Now guys, the brand new hologram does in fact say Alpha and Omega, so a hero and a villain, so it could be pretty much this. I mean, that one might actually be coming to the games tomorrow. So that one itself could also be Final Fight LTM. So there's a lot of things that tomorrow might actually reveal, and I'm not entirely sure as to what it's going to be, but in this video, we're just trying to speculate and give you guys some ideas as to what possibly could be coming, thanks to past leaks and so on and so forth. Now me personally, I do in fact think that Omega and CARBIDE will make an appearance tomorrow, and I think that the brand new LTM that I just mentioned might in fact take place. Because honestly guys, it just seems so weird that the final fight says decision time. When the final countdown starts, each team has to make a make or break decision, attack or defend. I mean, I'm not even entirely sure what that possibly could mean, but I'll let you guys speculate down below, and that's really about it for today's video. Unfortunately, the map did not get any updates today, which is really weird considering the map is going to actually have a rocket launch tomorrow, but I'll keep you guys updated with every brand new update, and make sure you guys let me know in the comment section down below what you guys think about today's video and the past two videos I just made on this brand new little series. As always, thank you guys so much for watching the video, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Stay happy, my friends.
Get that fresh glaze on